Yes, welcome again. I'm your host for today, DJ Treasure. And we have live and here today Marvin Hutchinson. Welcome,
Welcome,
Mr.
Mr.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Good afternoon, welcome.
Yes, every week we have Mr. Hutchinson. We talk about various stuff in Spanish Town. So today we'll talk about the infrastructure. So, Mr. Marvin, tell us about the infrastructure.
Good afternoon again. Spanish Town have been over the years have a lot of dilapidated buildings. Whilst it is an historic site, Spanish Town has been neglected by the leaders of this part of the country.
Yes.
Spanish Town has lost its way because there's a lack of leadership in the town at this time. There's no one to take the mantle and develop this town, and it has been deteriorating over the years.
Okay. We have some street in Spanish Town that is very narrow. What do you think about those streets?
I have been saying that all those streets should become a one-way street because they were built ages and the town has been developed a lot.
Okay. So, like which street do you think should be one way now in Spanish?
All streets that enters into the town and exits the town.
Okay. So, what about the buildings, the historic buildings? What do you think
I
about
think
them?
those buildings need to be renovated and put back into action.
What do you mean put back to action?
Many of those buildings have been run down, not occupied, and is a eyesore to the society.
Okay. So, you think those can be renovated and used?
Certainly, when you look at when you look at the square, that square can be renovated into a paradise, and has been left to waste by successive government and leaders of Spanish Town.
Okay. So, what do you think the decision maker, the policy maker can do?
There's a lot of persons who have a vision for Spanish Town, but because of the political will, they cannot do what they have to do. And the leaders of today are not doing what they're supposed to do. We have people like Miss Green, Rosemary Green, and others who have a vision for the town, but has not been given the opportunity.
So, why do you think those persons don't get the opportunity to do what they do their vision to make it come to a reality?
I am of the view that Spanish Town is politicized, politically divided. Persons are unable to take the bold step and make the move to do what they have to do
Okay.
because they don't have the political will to do so.
Okay. So, Mr. Hutchinson, what other infrastructure in Spanish you think should be looked at?
I think the widening of the roads need to be looked at. The renovations of the derelict buildings should be looked at because those buildings are creating havoc for citizens of the town. It
Okay.
seems to be an harboring den for criminal activities.
So, what do you think about the garbage?
Oh, the garbage situation is very deplorable. Spanish Town has been neglected in a way that they have even refused to collect the garbage on a regular basis, and the parish council is in Spanish Town. It's not saying well for Spanish Town.
What do you think about that building, the parish council building?
I think it should be removed, been renovated.
Building?
Yes,
The parish council.
the building should be renovated,
Yes.
and the parish council moves from its present location
To where?
to another location out of the town.
Out of the town?
Not in the town center, but on the bypass of the town.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's
Why would you want
because I think it's occupying an historic site.
no, I'm not talking the relocation about the put it on the bypass. I think it's not a good idea.
Because there's a lot of idle lands there that needs to be used, and Spanish Town does not center around the town only.
Okay. But what I really think still, those buildings should be um some tourist destination.
Yeah, I also think they should be renovated and become a tourism destination.
Okay. So do you really think tourists will start coming to the Spanish Town?
I think Spanish Town is one of the better towns, and I think tourists would be coming if we have the attraction to do so.
So you think at the state where it is right now?
I think my brother and my sister won't come because of the state of the town presently.
Okay. So do you think crime is going down in Spanish Town?
Yes, certainly crime has been going down since 2010. We have seen a vast reduction in crime in Spanish Town.
Okay.
And I think it's because of the efforts of the citizen and the police.
Okay, so it's a giant effort.
It's a joint effort.
Okay. So what do you think about that new building that is setting up in Spanish Town? Near to that is on the corner of Wellington Street, French Street and Young Street. That new building there.
I was really taken aback when I see it going up. I was told that it would be a peace and justice center. That would be good for Spanish Town. I think we need
It's not a
more.
youth center.
I was told peace, justice, and youth center
Okay.
for Spanish Town. And I think those developments are good for Spanish Town. It gives young people a chance to move away from crime and find something valuable to do.
Do you think the location is key or is a bad location?
I think it's a very bad location because of the political happenings in Spanish Town.
So where do you think that should have been placed?
Anywhere we put those buildings could be politicized, so I'm at a loss for where that building should have gone.
Okay. Do you think Spanish Town will come back to that place where it doesn't matter where you are, you can go anywhere?
I
Where you're
think
from? Do you think it will go back to that?
I think we are going back to the glory days because persons have been thinking and persons have been asking, why am I killing my brother and sister? So I think we're on a path of going back to those glory days.
Do you know about that football that takes place on Sunday where both sides come together and they play football?
Okay, effective September 28th, Sunday football will be back again this year.
Yeah.
And I think it has been one of those events that have allowed persons to cross both political lines and break political barriers.
Okay. So you think that was the last the last league? Success?
The last league was a huge success for both sponsors, players, and supporters.
Okay.
And I think this year should be much, much better. And we want to say thanks to companies like Rumbar, Fabrications, Cecil's Restaurant, Young Supermarket, and others.
Okay. So do you think these business benefit from something like this?
Yes, I do, because persons support the same supporters, same players support these persons' business,
Okay. And as long as people are crossing borders, it's better for their business also, don't it?
Yes, once you're crossing borders, and I think we are moving away from borderlines now.
Okay. Okay. So what will we be speaking about next week?
I would want to speak about what can be done to improve the social ills of Spanish Town.
Social ills. Okay. So that will be the topic for next week.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a pleasure speaking with you again, Mr. Hutchinson. He always bring the truth, the facts to the table, and not just some cover up information. It doesn't matter if it's about that side or that side. It just talk the facts. Agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's a pleasure having you today, and have a nice day, and we will be out in the next 30 minutes. So it was a great day. It was a success, and congratulations to all of the team members that come on board for today. So big up yourself, Mr. Hutchinson.
Thank you.
All right.